then I took him to his kidney doctor on September the 10th, and they asked me what's going on, and I said, well, why you say that? Is it good or bad? They said, no, it's good. And I said, well, I had put my miracle patch on him, and I said, what is his rates? And it was going around 15, 16, and now it's going up to 22. And that was just the last week in August when I started patching him, and then since he did his blood work the first week in September, and then we're going to do another blood work in November the 3rd, and then he'll go back in the middle of November to see what his results are going to be. So it's going to be awesome.
Yes. Well, I know you've seen major changes, and that's always exciting.
Yes, ma'am. And on mine, I've been on the patch since end of March, and I don't have the floaters, and I don't have none of the glare at night to drive, and I have arthritis real bad, and I don't have it anymore. And I got 2 patches on my knees trying to get my knees rebuilt. So, but they're not hurting anymore, so I'm doing good.
That's so awesome. Well, and I can attest, you drove to my house in the dark.
That's right, I did, and it didn't hurt me. It didn't, no glare, nothing, and I drove home, so I did good.
I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
Yes, ma'am.
So excited for y'all. All right, well, let me turn my screen back on real quick and share with you, just in closing, a couple of things, because no doubt, when you hear stories like this, we want you to know what's possible for you. We want you to know what's taken place and why people are, I mean, it's, once you heard it, like, you can't not share this with the people you love, right? And that's what I saw was, I was like, man, we were just naturally sharing this with people and realized then, oh, there's an amazing opportunity behind it. And so we want to share that with you because there's no doubt you have your hands on something very special. And, you know, we believe with all our hearts, this is the greatest regenerative wellness technology of our lifetime. It truly is. Because just like you've heard tonight, I mean, the stories never end. And it's incredible whenever you can validate it. When you go to the doctor and they're like, what's going on? What are you doing? Because it really is the greatest scientific breakthrough that we believe to take the globe. And so it's pretty exciting that we just get to see what's happening in the body. And listen, X39 is amazing. It really is. But you heard some other things thrown out there tonight, and I just want to tell you, we are a 21-year-old company, so we've had some other patches, previously, of course, that got us started. But at the same time, X39 is that patch that literally it's the one that activates your stem cells, and that's what turns the healing center of your body back on. So that's where we're at. So the X2O that you heard mentioned, it's the next wave of the future, I can promise you. And you heard Casey talk about that tonight. But it's not out yet for everyone. So we don't really talk about them a whole lot yet, but just know it's special. It really is. And so you're not just a part of something that's changing the world currently. You're a part of something, you have a chance to be a part of something that's going to go on and on and on. And so we've had just the patch technology up until now. We have the water, and we have so much more coming. So we're excited for you to be at the right place. Now, the story I wanted to share with you is the LifeWave story real quickly, because it's important that you know, when I said David Schmidt, it's not just that he has all of these patents and all, it's the fact that, he got his start when he was contracted to the U.S. government working with our Navy SEALs. And that's where his first patch was actually created for them. And as you can see on the screen there, it says 9/11 comes along, and everything in the world of military changed to weapons and warfare. It was no longer about technology and all these things. It was just a different time. But David knew he needed to take his patch to the world. And so through that, a chain of events, right? One person saying, I want you to meet someone. In a few short weeks, he found himself patching the U.S. Olympic swim team. And the rest became history, because it was then that he went back and he took this company he created and he turned it into LifeWave, the company we have today. That was 21 years ago. And so he just said, you know what? I'm not standing here patching the U.S. Olympic swim team because this was on a store shelf. See, David already had contracts sitting on his desk. This was going to be in stores, just like you could walk into a GNC and purchase it. There were going to be commercials on television where you would learn about it. And he realized the power of people and network. And I'm just telling you, when I saw this, I said, this is truly fueled by the power of who do you love. That's where we got started, because I was like, everybody loves 4 people, right? Like, who do we love and who do we want to share this with? And so it's truly changing the world as we know it, because it's through people and the people you know. And I was talking to